Duluth overnight parking ban on residential streets is disrupting people's lives, and it's costing them big bucks. The 11 Alive Help Desk cast a spotlight on this issue months ago with no changes implemented at that time. So Bill Liss at our 11 Alive Help Desk took it to the next level.
You park in front of your Duluth home between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. and you wake up and head outside. That's exactly what Mark Keller did. He found a $50 parking ticket on his windshield, and it's the result of Duluth Ordinance 14.
And honestly, the ordinance came out of nowhere. There was no signage, not aware of any announcements, so just getting a ticket in front of your house one morning was shocking. I think homeowners shouldn't have to put up with that kind of stuff.
After Duluth has issued almost 1,000 overnight parking tickets and a response to many emails, we thought it best to come before the Duluth City Council with a homeowner who's received tickets and a leading Metro Atlanta attorney to try to seek ways to find exceptions and amendments to the ordinance that would allow the homeowners to park in front of their homes overnight.
It was a full house at the council meeting with every council member and most department heads attending. Duluth says it passed the ordinance to ensure that emergency vehicles and school buses could easily pass. But when we were in the neighborhood last February, it appeared there was more than enough room to get past this bus. And together with Keller and attorney Thomas Salata, we appeared at the council meeting and strongly suggested changes to the existing ordinance.
Today, we're hopeful that you will consider reasonable amendments, not destroying the ordinance in any way, but reasonable amendments to Ordinance 14 that allow qualified homeowners acting in full compliance with the required width of the streets and any HOA restrictions that appear in their community agreements to park during the overnight hours in front of their homes.
For many homeowners, parking on the street is a necessity.
Many homeowners in Duluth live in communities built decades ago with small garages and narrow driveways requiring parking on the street in front of their homes.
Keller, in his Duluth home for 28 years and a fishing guide, says he must park on the street.
So I leave very early and need to leave a vehicle in the street to get the boat out and also to allow my wife to get out of the driveway when she leaves for work. I also have two grown sons that visit from out of town, and they need to park in the street when they spend the night.
Attorney Tom Salata offered a solution that's worked in Atlanta to identify residential neighborhoods with solid reasons to park on the street.
If you were to adopt this, the specific neighborhoods or residential areas would be able to, under this statutory scheme, apply for a sign at the front of their neighborhood that says residential parking area, and each person there would have the ability as a homeowner or lessor to make an application to the Public Works Department here in the city of Duluth on an individual basis.
If approved, Salata says the resident would receive a parking permit. And we plan to be back to the City Council in 30 days seeking an update. From Duluth City Hall, Bill Liss, 11 Alive News.
And I tell you what, you can count on Bill to make sure that he follows through on that. If you have received an overnight parking ticket, we'd like for you to let us know the details. You can reach out to Bill Liss at our help desk. The email address is 11alivehelpdesk@11alive.com.